Vyshak Bhai, thank you so much for joining timesofIndia.com. My name is Amit, and happy to have you here. Last night it was a thriller, and I would say the hero of the match was you. And you saved the game basically. So, how does it feel, and how difficult was to come off the bench and bowl that crucial overs of the innings?
Firstly, thank you so much. Yeah, I think yesterday was one of my best performance, I could say, in IPL, and I'm really happy that we were in the winning side. Uh, well, honestly, everybody's a hero. I think when you see yesterday's game, I think with Shreyas, with Priyansh, and with the way Shashank, and everybody did really well. I think Arsh also in the on that wicket, giving 4 overs, 37 runs, and getting 2 wicket. It was really good. So I'm glad it's not just one contribution that made this victory, and it's the entire team effort that was there, and it is really happy to see the team coming through in the first game, everybody coming along, and then it's so nice to see that.
Okay. So Vaishnav, you just took Arshdeep's name. So I would say that the Sharfan Rutherford was batting brilliantly at that point of time. And that's when we saw Arshdeep, making a signal that team should bring in Vaishak. And you just turned the game on its head. So I mean, how did that thing happen? Like, were you prepared for that tough situation?
Yeah, I mean, end of the day, we all have to work towards the team's target and then whatever team requires. So in the practice also, I've been focusing a lot on these things where I should nail my Yorkers, and it's just that I've always thought about this. It's always wanting to be in the situations every time I get into the ground. Obviously, it doesn't happen every day, but I always want to be there and then give my best, and then I want to win it for the team. So that thought has really helped me. And with Arsh being there, we all know what kind of a bowler he's beautiful, and then to watch, and then he's exceptional with his Yorkers. So I have got to work with him this time, and it's worked for me also. Hopefully it keeps helping me to grow as along with him. So I'm really happy to be working here.
Vaishak, you came as an impact player and you stuck to just one plan in that game, like bowling wide Yorkers. In like, was that a specific plan? And second is that even there were a couple of wide you bowled a couple of wide, but you still went ahead with the same plan. You bowled those wide Yorkers, troubled Sharfin Rutherford, and yeah. So how was it?
It was the team's plan because we tried a couple of things. We tried bowling slow bouncer to him. He still hit that, and then the wicket was really, it was really easy to bat on. I think it was coming on really well. So we just thought that we'll go wider to the batsman. We'll see what will happen from there. So that was the
Okay.
team plan, and since that started working, I really didn't worry about the wides because the captain, I mean, when the captain and the coaches give you so much freedom that do whatever you want, just be 100% clear on what you're doing, it makes it a bit easier, and you have a lot of confidence in you that you can do it because the whole team is backing you and the whole team knows that you can do it. So I'm sure and I've also, I told, like I said, I visualize a lot and then about all these things. So visualized being there and visualized doing that for the team. So just felt like I can do it. So that was the team's plan. Shreyas and Arsh spoke about it, and then they came and told me that, what about this plan? I said, yeah, okay, whatever you guys decide. And then that was the plan, and I'm glad it worked for us.
Firstly, it was Arshdeep who made the signals, and Shreyas Iyer grabbed the ball and threw to you. I mean, and you grabbed the challenge with both hands. So I would ask that how was the conversation with Arshdeep? And second, were you prepared? Were you prepared for that big challenge? What was the mindset like?
Firstly, I also saw the video today. Somebody showed me that, Arsh signaling my name. It was really nice that I could get an opportunity. I'm really grateful for that. But yeah, I think I've worked with him, as like I said, I've really worked with my Yorkers a lot with him. So, and he's seen me bowling those Yorkers, so I think he knew that I was gonna nail it, and I'm really happy that he saw that. And yeah, what was your second question, you said?
What was the mindset like? Like when you like when Shreyas Iyer gave you the ball. So what was going in your mind? I mean, how to bowl, and I mean, what was the mindset like?
It was very simple and clear that this is the team, this is what the team requires, so you are supposed to do this. So when it's easier, it is easier for you when the captain comes and tells you this is what the plan is, you have to do this. It is very easier. So obviously execution is one part, but the planning was, done by them. So they planned it really well, and I just had to execute it, and I did.
Mhm. Okay. And Vaishak, Arshdeep also walked up to you. Shreyas also walked up to you. How was the conversation like? I mean, Arshdeep, like obviously he's a senior bowler. He won two World Cups and one Junior World Cup for India. So, what did he tell you? And what
Well,
Shreyas did tell you?
both of them said, like, believe in yourself. The con
Mhm.
I mean, keep calm, composed, because that is what we had been talking about, to keep calm under pressure. That's the key.
Mhm.
So and Arsh also told me you've done this a lot, and he gave me that confidence where he made me feel like I'm the best bowler in the world, though he is. So he just made me feel like that, and it's so thoughtful because he's done that so many times. And when somebody like him comes and tells
Mhm.
that you can do it, and it's a feeling, that feeling where you say, yeah, when somebody like him is saying, just feel
Mhm.
like you want to go there and do it. And I was ready for the challenge, because in the practice also, like I said, we've been doing that a lot in practice. We've been trying to nail the Yorkers. So I'm really glad it
Mhm.
it went through really well.
Okay. And Vaishak, you were playing first match for Punjab Kings. I mean, Punjab Kings also kicked off their campaign yesterday on a winning note. So, how much role did the dew play when you came to bowl? And what about the second new ball, which is allowed to the teams now?
Well, actually, we never knew there was going to be so much dew, because we did practice the previous 2 days as well. But there was not so much dew. I mean, dew was there, but not so much. But there was a lot of dew, and it is obviously hard for a bowler to grip, and it's hard because the ball slips around. But look, we are here to do that. I mean, if you want to play the highest level, then you can't be giving reasons saying that there's due and there's stuff. You got to
Mhm.
be ready to bowl your Yorkers no matter what, rain or shine. You still have to
Mhm.
go there and execute your Yorkers. So that is something that us and we've all spoken about. Like, you just, if you're giving reasons, then you just keep giving reasons. But
Mhm.
if you have to improve as a player, if you have to improve as a bowler, you got to accept the fact, if you're not good, you're just not good. If you're good,
Mhm.
like, make sure that you are the best. So that is what we've been talking about. And with this also, this was the plan. So yeah, due, and we were ready for all this due and whatever heat, humid. It really doesn't matter, any condition, any given condition. I think as a team we're doing really well. Any given condition, I think we will do our best.
Mhm. And Vaishak, were you able to spot any difference with saliva on the ball when it was getting reverse swing when Arshdeep was bowling?
Yeah, I think there was not too much of a difference, but I think even that 0.01% also, I
Mhm.
think that was something that was helping us, because it was doing a little bit, not too much. And I think that is why maybe they were missing a few balls as well. So maybe that did help us.
Mhm. And with Shreyas as the new captain, like, now he won the IPL title last year with KKR, now with Punjab Kings. We'll hope that the fortunes will be changed for Punjab Kings, who are chasing their first title since the inception of the tournament in 2008. So, how do you see, I mean, the progress? I mean, we are on the Punjab Kings are on winning side. So, how do you think? How do
Well,
you see the title chances at this point of time?
he's an exceptional captain, and an exceptional player, and a human as well. So most importantly, he knows how to get his work done. Like, even when he's batting, or when somebody is batting with him, he knows what to be said, what
Mhm.
how do you get the best out of the player. I think him and Ricky have worked before also, and we all know that they have done exceptionally well. So I have also not lifted a trophy. So hopefully this is the year where even I can lift the IPL trophy with along with them. So I am also quite excited, because the way Shreyas and Ricky goes about their things, and how the how the team has to align towards the same given task. It is really good, and it feels like, the first thing they said is, if you're a 25th player, if you're someone who's helping in the team, no matter what, once you're here, you're like a family. It's the captain will also be given the same respect, and the one helping the team also will be given the same respect. I think that was something which really, wowed us. Like this is not something that we've heard people say that. So it is something that feels really good and comforting when, and we feel like a family now. So hopefully we can keep this momentum going again, and hopefully we can win the title for Punjab.
Okay. And Shreyas was on 97 when in the last over he required the 3 runs to score a century, but he immediately that asked Shashank Singh to go fire on all cylinders, and Singh did that. So how were you surprised that like Shreyas put the team first rather than the personal milestones? Were
Well,
you
he's
surprised?
not at all, because he's someone who's always selfless. He for him, like I said, it's team first. I think, it's so nice. I mean, people only talk about it, but when you see it live, like as an example, saying that team first, and this is such an example for every youngster or people like us to even see that it doesn't matter whatever level you're playing. It doesn't matter if it's an IPL, if it is whatever it is, you're still playing for the team. Your 100 doesn't matter, it's the team's target. I think that was a difference that made us win this, because the way that even Shashank was hitting the last over was really amazing to watch him, because he was really not so confident before the tournament started, and then like to do this was something very
Mhm.
very exceptional. So yeah.
Yeah.
Last question, Vyshak. An impact player making an impact. That's what Vyshak did last night. But how was the conversation with Arshdeep? I mean, who played a big role in that match after the match? How was the conversation like? Because you lived up to the expectation of the team, the captain, Arshdeep too.
Well, in the ground, obviously, we are a bit like you're serious and stuff. As soon as the match is done, you're trying to have fun, and then it's just a little bit of happiness. I mean, obviously, it feels really good to win a game for a team, and especially when you're an impact player, right? So so we were just coming, and then we were just talking that you made a real impact and all that. But it was all fun, and I'm really glad that I could get to work with him, and I'm hoping to work more and more, and grow more and more.
Okay. Thank you, Vaishak. Thank you so much for your time. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Amit bhai.